What to photograph in April 2023. Hello PhotoPills, Rafael the Bar here. April is a month packed with cool photo opportunities. We've got the full moon, Mercury at its greatest eastern elongation, one of the best times to view and photograph the planet, a super special solar eclipse, a hybrid solar eclipse, which means that depending on where you are on Earth, you'll be able to see totality, your total solar eclipse, or an annular solar eclipse. You know, the spectacular ring of fire around the moon. We also got the Zodiacal Light and the Milky Way and its Galactic Center, the Lyrids meteor shower visible from both hemispheres, the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere, 4 conjunctions of the moon with Saturn, Mercury, Venus and Mars. And as always, don't forget always on for opportunities. I'm talking about sunrise, sunsets, star trails and more. Also, as always, at the end of this video, I'm going to show you some of the best photos that you guys have submitted to the PhotoPills Awards and that we featured in March. So let your imagination fly, decide what you want to photograph, and then go to PhotoPills and plan your photo so you can go and capture it. Okay, let's get started. Let's see some of the best photo opportunities that can be photographed in April 2023. Let's go. The full moon is on April 6th. And as you know, photographing the full moon is super fun. The moon is such an amazing, powerful subject in our photos to tell stories. So, based on the moonrise direction and the moonset direction, pick up your subject and plan your moonshot. For instance, let's have a look at the plan here. If on April 6, 2026, around 6:31 a.m., I am at the red pin position here in Iceland, I'll be able to photograph the moon setting aligned with the basalt columns in near Vik here. These basalt sea stacks near Vik in Iceland. I'm in Iceland here, amazing place. So on April 6th, guys, if you are in Iceland, you have this amazing moonshot. The moon is setting behind these amazing basalt sea stacks, and the moon, according to the top panel, we have a size, you have the size in brackets of 55.2 meters. And knowing that the sea stacks have a height, the tallest one has a height of 66 meters, the moon with a 55 meters diameter, pretty big. So it's a cool shot. You have never seen these sea stacks here. Well, here you have a photo taken by Antonical in our expedition to Iceland in 2016. It's a long time ago already. And our goal was to photograph the moon behind the sea stacks, but we got clouds instead. You know, plan and pray. Great! If you wish to learn how to plan your moonshots, watch this video. On April 11th, Mercury will be at its greatest eastern elongation, which means that the planet will be further away from the Sun, giving us a great opportunity to view and photograph the planet from both hemispheres. Mercury will shine in the early evening sky with a magnitude of 0.14. It will be visible to the naked eye. Remember that celestial objects with magnitudes below 6 are visible to the naked eye. After sunset, you'll see the planet very low in the sky, near the horizon, in the direction of the sunset direction, the thick orange line you see on the map. There you'll see the planet. On April 20th, on the new moon day, there will be a hybrid solar eclipse. A hybrid solar eclipse is extremely rare. It occurs when the same solar eclipse changes from an annular solar eclipse, when you see the ring of fire around the moon, to a total solar eclipse, when the moon blocks the whole disk of the sun. This means that there will be locations on the path of totality where you'll be able to see the total solar eclipse, and other locations where you'll see the annual solar eclipse. As you see here on the map, on the PhotoPills planner, the best places to see and photograph the eclipse are Australia and Indonesia, and here you have the path of totality where I have the red pin. There is where you can see the total solar eclipse. Actually, on the top panel you have the times of each phase of the eclipse. So if I change the time, you see how the eclipse evolves on the top panel until its totality. So you know at what time the phase of the eclipse you want occur. For example, when the eclipse is maximum here in the red pin position occurs at 11:29 and 15 seconds a.m. Awesome. And also on the map you have in this line, the thin line you see moving now when I change the time, you see where the eclipse will be happening. And if you are at the right position, you can always tap on the AR button and visualize where the eclipse will occur. So you have the horizon here. I have all the doors open as always for the echo of my videos. And here I have the moon and the sun aligned together for the eclipse. So you know everything, you know the time, each phase of the eclipse occurs, you know where to go and when, and also where in the sky the eclipse will appear or will be visible, so you can plan your shot. Now, if you wish to learn how to plan your solar eclipse shot, watch this video. The new moon is on April 20th, and as you know, around the new moon in April, you can still photograph the zodiacal light. Again, the zodiacal light is the reflection produced by the scattering of sunlight due to the particles moving along the entire solar system. The northern hemisphere is visible in the west after the astronomical twilight ends, when the nighttime begins. In the direction of the sunset, the thick orange line you see on the map, there you'll see the zodiacal light appearing. On the contrary, in the northern hemisphere, the zodiacal light is visible before the morning astronomical twilight begins, in the morning before sunrise, and you'll find it in the direction of the sunrise direction, the thick orange yellow line you see on the map. You can miss it. April is another great month to photograph the Milky Way and its Galactic Center. In the northern hemisphere, it's a great month to photograph the Milky Way when it's low in the sky for a great panorama, with the Galactic Center in the southeast directions, and also beautiful diagonals as the Milky Way goes up. Let me show you the second Milky Way panel, where you can see on the top the picture of the Milky Way, so you know when it's low in the sky and when it's high in the sky. And you can also check the night AR to visualize the possible options you have here in the northern hemisphere. So you see, this is the core of the Milky Way, the Galactic Center here with this orange dot. This is the horizon. You see how low in the sky is the Milky Way in April. It's great for a panel. You can get it a bit higher too. Let's go to the southern hemisphere now. Okay, let's go for example to Argentina and see the difference. Well, in Argentina, as you see, you can get the Milky Way pretty vertical with the Galactic Center also in the southeast directions, which is awesome. It's great for compositions. So let's check the night AR to visualize this shot here at the Milky Way. I'm afraid it's going to be behind my back. So here is the core of the Milky Way, and as you see in the southern hemisphere in Argentina, you get the Milky Way more vertical than where I am now in Spain. Yeah, as you see, planning Milky Way is super easy. You wish to learn how to plan it, you wish to learn more how to plan the Milky Way, watch this video. The Lyrids meteor shower we speak on the night that goes from April 22nd to April 23rd. Around 70 meteors per hour are expected at the peak. The moon, with a phase of 9.9%, will be below the horizon for most of the night, allowing us to photograph the Lyrids meteor shower for more than 5 hours without moon. The radiant of the meteor shower, which is the spot in the sky where meteors appear to originate, is represented on the map by this gray circle that is moving along this gray path, which represents the path of the radiant. Also, if you wish to locate the radiant in the sky, you are at the right pin position, you can use the night AR and visualize the radiant of the Lyrids right here, and you can change the time by swiping your finger from right to left, and you see how the radiant moves across the sky, which is pretty cool to plan your meteor shower shot. And the Lyrids is a pretty cool meteor shower because it's visible from both hemispheres, the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. And if you wish to learn how to plan your Lyrid shot, your meteor shower shots, watch this video. In April, there are 4 cool moon-planet conjunctions. On April 16th, Saturn will be pretty close to the moon with a phase of 20%. You'll find the moon-planet conjunction at moonrise. Just check where the moon is rising, which is the thick blue line you see on the map, the thick light blue line you see on the map, and the thinner blue line showing you where the moon is, so there you'll see the moon-planet conjunction. So you can miss it if you want to plan your shot. On April 21st, it's Mercury that will be in conjunction with a pretty thin moon of a phase of only 3%. you'll find the conjunction low in the sky in the direction of the moon set, the thick dark blue line you see on the map, and actually before the moon sets, there you'll see the moon planet conjunction, the conjunction of the moon and Mercury in the direction of this thinner blue line you see on the map, which represents the position of the moon at all time. On April 23rd, Venus will be in conjunction with the moon and the moon phase will be 14%. You'll find the conjunction in the sky after sunset in the direction of the thin blue line you see moving across the sky until the moon sets in the direction of the thick dark blue line that appears at 26 a.m. Past midnight, so 26 minutes past midnight on the 24th. And on April 26th, it's Mars that will be in conjunction with the moon, and the moon will have a phase of 40%. After sunset, you'll find the moon and Mars in the direction of the thin line, the thin blue line you see moving on the map. Again, you can miss it if you want to plan a shot, including the moon and the conjunction and the planets. Okay, let's see now some of the best photos that you've submitted to the PhotoPills Awards and that we featured in March. The first one is a super cool photo of an astronaut and the Milky Way in the Dolomites, a photo by Stefano Pellegrini. The second one is a fantastic photo of the firefall in Yosemite National Park, taken by Arjun Raju. And the third one is a photo of the full moon representing a girl and a balloon, one of the most famous creations of Pansky, photo taken by Álvaro Díaz Ortega. Congratulations guys, amazing photos! And now if you wish to learn how to plan and photograph all the events that I've shared in this video, I recommend you to download and study well our super detailed astronomical events photography guide. I'm gonna leave a link in the description of this video and in the first comment below. Check it out! And as always, if you like this video, give me a like, subscribe, and see you next Wednesday in another video. And remember that you have the power to imagine, plan, and shoot legendary photos. Bye!